political party leaders also oka parties ni nyina na afi yababe wie ewo high court was sign ura Tobinco pharmacy elder Tobin Amo ene na dwumako Tobinco pharmacy see way back 2013 ena FDA sabre no na ura opuni ena CEO Emma FDA tie no so ene no behu se enkrata ne bebre de aba ena o se opani akokra nubone de aba Ghana dru baabi no yesi o enu no se nye nubone kra FDA ama ho kwan enu ni ho nte oni ho nkrata nti FDA kototo ne warehouse mu ewi ase no ena wonum san bra yese enu a efri adwumako a efron se GVS Bliss Pharma memo nkra wonru maha yesi emu adwojo onam ha yesi yefra wo yoko yefra wo BNI eni ade na pharmacy company no ama asem na efise anye wo mu de osusu se kwan a FDA di omo faso no enye ne kwan so no asem ni si 2013 ne mom 2019 en wo di asem no court enu na afei na court nso di asem na wabu ase wanye mfumso bia nti ne warehouse na etutu mu ne kra emanru no bebre seye ena nru no kra ba enu na enye fake se de ne wo ka no eni ade nti court no kra hye se yentua patesika enfama no amo aka se sabre no si wa no wo FDA sabre no eye owura opuni wanye nadwuma ye fise tumi a yede ma no odi yakokurkusem edi mane brosu nti o abuse ne statutory powers efise na chi no owura hudu moktari ne bae ono bae no enrokro no a the same document no a obe approve ibe ma kwan se omofa nkra no nimbra nti ye na ohwe nkrata no a yesi o Tobinco pharmacy ne ho esan nti eno su ebedi eho enkombo anopai lawyer Chum Berima NDC communication team member watna say and honorable Carlos Kingsley ahenkra MP Tema West onko biem na we in the last hour that chimbia no bia ye beti ne di na cheso World Trade Organization oh nko onye ade hwe ofa na udi no wa bro nko kame ya no pem baby ofa pa wa bo adwuma o de ofa ye pani opani de wugya wachi ye so hwe no si amfusifa bo achi wo
no TV3 for ko hobi akombo no
for real wofa
me say
wofa Tema West fo fini ni pa
me say okohobi akombo no
me man kan asem wofa de Tema West yo wofa
okoho akombo okobi man kombo no
wako 2 times ono anasu onkobi
oba winti a so no so koya konya
omrisa
wo de jai
onu se be start campaign grande
jai se
obedi wofa ya wofa
obi ba na omo de ne ba no se ofiri hin o mi je se wo dwe hu a wonti ase na woman gasa NDC for na gasa kran omum penasem no better what we are vote for other side
when I'm hina go Mozambique for NDC for NDC ngasa
me two NDC for nyo na no nam na be better nya vote yen
jai kasa na said o muni NDC for na muni MPP for
one NDC for one no
ya ni bi ni bia nam
one NDC for no one no to o say na mo de
video nam
mo de doctor ba mo ya dey say
ba kun kra sim do ka check telephone so speaker parliament de fa ayi paper ya of akofa ayi on go for report
oh Bernard Mona no wa here no pay ya osi paper na akofa of parliament no
o constituency say they want to see the report of investigation on you
report of the
NDC for na ka ngo pa umra me ya memo on report no
da bi we are report I want idea
na report
any of akan NDC for say yempe report constituent na buta na wo say yempe no one ye
o say NDC for ne pa wo mra me NDC ni ya ko ne nchen ngwaji bi
okay ba bia ni enye wo NDC for pa kra na edi boni wo sa report
okay on that note afi mo me yen share nkomo no ase so bobo ni ye san yeti me ne encheche mu te se ye Europe Canadian because no yen review na we dey review Airbus if Friday ni aka Airbus ho asem OSP report and answer na no December di tuja na no ya wada eni echirim propro wa Airbus lawyer me sure say ade mu busi pa ase obedu haja ofa na
ayo obedu jam but enko
obedu jam odaye mu fi asemunti now papa can say he is vindicated. It feels pleasant they say asem ye de beto so na fi ye be san wuti.
Okay, so about to say na ya be here say ye be ma some kind of chronology, but before me so no ma me ni kan enfranchi ankase freeze excellency John Dramani Mahama Nchemre Ghana na biara na o say o chiamo no nso na ogbo mo nka yes adom no dum yen aka kuma bi na less than 120 days if I'm right na yekoto aba, and that was Ghana na biara say ebere no so na wokoto aba no wadaroma pediwani hwe no na ba bi yo da bia no otoma no na otoma ne parliamentary candidate nso sebe ya nkunumdie no betwin aba na ba yie na watimi abebo ama yetmi reset Ghana to the right track. So now we are Ghana for yakasa yakasa Afrobarometer for koyo musobe no mde abetu jase Ghana munipa na so manfo no o Ghana ha no emu ohamu chichemu adu okono 90%. I say Ghana is heading towards a wrong direction. So mine ekoba bi bone dia na and same for tasa omu edo mine ko be bone ye sama kwan amasafo no san be di o mine so biem, because that means that they will lead us to a point that we will find ourselves we ain't be ye chi kwan biem ensam ye chi taba na say hia say ye be nyi nipa foforo no be ye free kwan bone na Ghana for se aban we die na so no ono be ye free so e de be si kwan papa so we nya John Dramani Mahama na eka Ghana for na akasa in a survey, so mine headed towards a wrong direction enye ndisi for na eka e Ghana for nya na akasa. It is a winning in Sana or Sana Tumwa. Never says a brand swan. 7th December no. But pay you an India the NDC government or the NDC party. Actually, by the John Dramani Mahama. Now the name of Pie, good and so person by at the Boa Ghana for a memma, and Ranty and Maba, especially the youth. No. I sweat your bank for some my union. But I can say, you me can see the poster a year 2nd February 2020. Ana nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo Ghana mampani kachre special prosecutor say wonam the trust force asante be di atuo eso no kachre special prosecutor say onya hwemu emfa Airbus ho no no susu say dwumu die bi akoso eye enanu ya nche bebre ono mampani na asan ko ba eye CID for some man say omunye nhwemu fa kwasinya ntachi ngo kwasinya ntachi kwa $5 million di abre no eno so omunye nhwemu fa ho na nkwa je $3 million nso di abre vice president de wan report kwasinya ntachi, so that's on record. Nti yeso okan say SP enhwem na nhwemu no nyina ko wie say ya wose so uhwem om di vije be say 9 na yes nhwemu almost ana anei anasa fei na anu yie no aba tina no mse yawada na sifiada no ne na eti na da fiada ho na yawada yawada na eja yenuan ade ne nhwemu no baba tudwa na nhwemu no ko paragraph 5.18 was say the OSP interviewed former President John Dramani Mahama on the 5th of January 2024 in Accra. Not to say nhwemu no ye no me my police ni pen there so aduma we metiase ye pa you can't do an investigation and nipa omudin 17 mu no want to tell no na so onfra omo na so bia bondi mo onfra no enti wo be friend to ofra no wose woni ye John Dramani Mahama edi nkomo atoto na no eye January boso me da toso enum e wa fie mu wonkran ya eje ono so ne fa na se oti ono so ne fa e fa nsem nyina ho wo hwe paragraph 5.19 now say the former president intimated that he had an opportunity to publicly respond to the allegation against him of the bribery by Airbus through intermediaries in respect to the purchase of the C295 aircraft. Now, say, Mampani Muhammad to just say, I can say, Imposo no better to no. One was an opportunity, one day on one catch a gun for say, some year can and or no to a year no put actually gun for that. I mean, in public and not to the SP and the affairs to the Sabrina. Na special prosecutor and kasa so nya kwan ebetetena no but utie ne nsem nyina nkomra no a ebewie se court ha na America ne court wo UK ka hwe boni bi a Airbus company na wo moton airplanes no wo modie no wo mo yi adi wo dwuma no wo mo ma codings bi na code in ba akon yes you can say government official 1 and there was another one I think individual 1 there were some codes we have means what kind of but them say bring me inflation but yes intermediary 7 consultant 5 intermediary 5 and so on and so forth. There were different codes nipa bi in the proceedings but how ma mention you media is to educate into hatini and ma obi ntu futuro ngwani. I'm talking to you as a lawyer. Nukura woman sa court di asem na obi edin piem na nipa ni nivo a obeyi ne ho ano na sa asem ne fa nipa no director yen time mo nipa ni din dwa yen to ne din prakope e wasem die ne mo nti wade bibi be kata se nipa no so ye yempo de man kwala juveniles se edin akwala keto be wai bone bi asem wone daachi yempe se din ba tohye na ba ye ka bi ada ne ho nti no ye kodiom yen fo mu din matudwa e ma hu se aksumasi ba na sa aksumasi ne ye ka na asem so e normal because at that moment na court no kasam no United Kingdom no na John Dramani Mahama ni woni ye mo no kwadi bia wo ho at that moment na court no kasam America no na John Dramani Mahama nyina sai court na nim a na ye bo no kwadi bia etu bo ne di wo ho anya yie and the best way for any court to do and so bob kodi no na wakoso adi na asem a wo di ade na nimu titem bia na nipa ho asem babam bia na so bi bo ne di wo ho no on mo ne di direct because wonyina court na nim wonya dance ni on so e mo no kwadu etu wanyemu bia na de na etwase ye de bibi kata ne die ne so na enkoba se ya bo ne di ho obra ya wanya kwan meyi ne ho ano meka na sem bia enu nti na ma wo ti bibi e friend say Airbus 1 ne ye kan say intermediary 1 and so on any other people bia na wo bia na ya kodi wo ma se ma bobo bi no dia wa consultant 5 enye John Dramani Mahama abeta e hwan ya e obi but ibano sabe na court ndi asem wa muni di antudwa but I always say wo mun say yen yanu man bi before tamasem wei fra ne ntoma wo mamu ha ntoma mu fra mu fra de ko wie se sabita frache John Dramani Mahama kwaje ye kan say adamude wo bra yan suma ne poso nkoto plane na wakoto plane abro man no akwaje hu adamude na ha ma men kan ade bi nchiro under paragraph 5.21 was say former President Mahama stated that on or about 14th of April 2009 during the presidency of former President John Evans Atameo, the Air Force submitted a proposal to government of Ghana designed to replace all aging aircraft. It's not just say, and said John Nana saw this bio. No, say Ghana Air Force, a staff for a share of my Yewi Musain Esono. At the bateau, a bind on our Sabbath and President Mills Nidi and Monese. Woman here said, Ombassi, woman airplanes are yada. Told the proposal to a bind anymore. Na yanka hu no sabra no de beto aban nanimu no na pani no da Armed Forces Council a umre si gina ya de beto mampani na John Dramani Mahama tinanya se na woni dwuma de bi play he was the chairman or the chairperson of the Armed Forces Council at the same time Police Council so on the dan itina e dancer boa wa ise kokomuti ntumi san ho kobopo da utu anamum bia na se Armed Forces ho a as the chairperson his decision is key, his words are key. And in Tina said, Humbum. And in somebody, the father and one say, Wakwaya Bonne, Wakwaya Demudia, then he has a bayon. By in 10 years. So we had Demudia, you must be at the bribe. And the customer want to say, Bribe no Memuhan, Yamramuno. Do you try and the award ye, will be at Tomra. Wow, my bribe no, what to a bamra. The audience so at to a bamra. Inti office of social prosecutor the djuma die ne say obedi kan yan hwemu anya nyina so mu oduo kese de di kan ansa na wadwene say wutimi ko bokọ adu ana wutimi ko bokọ adu if you say kwadu bomu e criminal prosecutions mu no won ko gina ho ankoto na nzem hunu de o part bi kana bonti na aye wo de na be gina court nyesa agro ne di ho e ho no de ye ne say ye ma obre e ma wan kasa mra de kan say you prove beyond reasonable doubt to say me twumbare ma ABCD na wo susu samayo no wanya dance die di mu ye dia betan wasem na chi na boa wo mase court no ne wo yadwen watime bua efo ade ama so when you anya ne saa na ko dwuna court ko say court adaje be wi asa na wo a wo do wasem ko ne wadi gugu eti ni kokom de be wi ne say aban no through the special prosecutor ye nhwemu no ye ne nhwemu de ode ba ye ne de di kan o say the process leading to I'm reading paragraph 6.4
1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Mama Brenna, I did I can win. We are educating the people.
It's 10 minutes.
Mammy, we know 2 enough money. What are
any bonnetofa?
Why didn't one no one did
so 10 minutes.
So the only 1 minute. I say the processes leading to the purchase of the purchase by government of Ghana for the 3 C295 twin turbo military transport followed substantially the same pattern. Parliament approved the proposed transactions in 2001. That is a signed Parliament. A media for Parliament in some procedurally and signed the Yakasi Yakoto aircraft in Diaba. Next point I may be read. I said the OSP investigation found no evidence. You would say that Ben Tennessee and Muninan, where not dance here be other trust. Former President Mahama was involved or play any role in the procurement or maintenance of the agency relationship between Airbus and Foster. Not to say, Osha say Yakota play in Diaba. Any who media Bierano, John Dramani Mahama, and need media Biarum. Nihim Okwani Musa say, Yeram Hama and Anamon to Bia or 2 years was for a good intention. Was in Kumodia Bia, one ni Oniani Dia, and Bibiana Bambiano. And your bonny be said, or no episode median or Ninian Kabum Ayakatasi Dabi. No was say again pack and have been fit out no team and on needing Kumo. Oniano, it's one needing command Bonnie Biara anyone. Lastly, was say I don't say Biasin where Chase. Yet this Kabi far when we are not so from the Dramani Mahama. And as a John name Musu Kabi, if we say, if want to prove corruption
in the buy into a new Foster Bemo.
Oh, Unia Foster your agent.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and I'm seeing at the Airbus company. Airbus company being Ghana.
Okay.
It's normally if they want to go out and do transactions, most big institutions run with agents. I question my name, equity demand mom. Emremono agent some no anybody. Would you enemy we are admit man demands on you. Normally, 1 percentage of it. Nti I say $1,000 I will say the percentage ye bia 10%.
Minutes aka ho nti ye home so na me kwa han so 10 minutes mra ma reserve me questions no nti
to ba we
ba bia ma
very well that's fine
of found so committee do
we graduate the report the dos
we are catch
2 minutes
me fa the side I say obi a ho kire na o try say obi sa no ho afiri a ho kire ni mo bro we struggles na o tie condition gwa na afiri to dear menu kuma no pay a friend saying stand winning ya o ya say obeso tu anwen free baby anwen me feel say e ganya ho na sen kofa chopa mo na sen magana fo na no pay ma menchia o mo hwe nyina ne menu anum me ma menum papa no mo taba wester and yes I dey MPP ababa ama yatwa nyuapa meja hodumu eso yeah normally in some say ya na me pese make bi okay but enya ba na say tie say ka bi number 1 media me feel say Ghana for nyina at least obia tisase we start nyende now we have discerning people ya co school ama free SHS into obia ni wade kan obia ewo sa nyansa no a otumi ni kire nuumem se baako ni biako de kan wa onyame edi nya afi ni aba betra no obi atufuturu edi agu yani Airbus sembai anaza emba zakasa bai ye kaso obi age bribe wo Ghana ha enti chinchine ya chia Ghana for enhwensem na ye ntwe obi aboso there bi asemi isi abrochire I'm a UK crack investigators. Any your friend is a US investigators papa and a source as well. Almost to me determine say and some way I want to and as some way see Airbus a tunimuno na enye ne bon. In fact, Emma and some kwaswa omo bua Airbus for a finding heavily. No more final we no man hosa ya. Omo kan yenti amofo se Airbus for anchor no to mo hie bubo nipa bi ana se omo classify nipa bi e wo kwa bi so asemba ye one official one individual one intermediary 5 one consultant 2 we see we ya e dey tie baby se Peter Frache se Ghana hanmo bribe bi nsie within the 4 corners of our country na yen ka se chenchina chia ye ne yesum asasem gidigidi akwa hwehwem na mo si abrochire na abrochire fo na atumi ahwehwem omunyansa do no wo hwehwem no mo se say na sem no fa ama $5 million before baby a ekodi obi say the free baby koko baby kika ni nyina esa de to ye de tie ho ase obi akai 2009 to 2010 I don't know, baby, 12, 11, baby. The President Mills now setting inquiry into certain way. Now the sitting vice president. You know, so we buy a year penny back government of Shawan, one, no. The Encrofor Kai, no. Say, why? And I nunti and vice president, President Mills and baby crow. Or setting investigation, a friend saying, we say, yes, you share. The vice president wote akonya so ni mwana ama NDC for dia chopper ni ade jojo na kuma sebe ya amfa ni mkwase amfa mi party eno go to nchen UK for them report by US from them report by utu say apart from Medina na is the governor of Shawan baby individual two and then individual the intermediary consultant no and something nyina report nyina na enam the same channel. Reporting in extra back. Everything in there spoke to itself. In the area say, Sabita Prache, Gada Hanamo, and Akasim Sia, and then Kayukuni, police CID, Winnie, Mungo Massim, and Siha, Akosia Bruchli, Sikabians, the son and sa, Eukrumaha. And tis a wobby baby, no Casa say, you will be fire and your no, and I say, we says got a service charge, and as I say, ya. Modia mununum ho na monsre Ghana fo enam krum one mo wabonten one mo tu mo feso mo hwe everybody are forming an opinion about this thing that enya fe and obi ba pe a whitewash kan ze kalu e da be paint ankure won say ankure ni tuntun na efita yen enfa ye ho se jame adum na 20 December 7 ba ekoto aba ye retain Dr. Baumia so onto adwapa akufo ado ayeso a eno ne yehwe sesi na sesi eto ya ye kofa government official one individual two ni ade abeka se nya bribe na ye ho ne sesi me I think say this is not the time for that to even come in Matiami do tiso or starti bibi or you can say that I can say obi a government official one cry di na tem and you can say obi a government the same person government official one wajiatum because your sister and your bribe. Ghana for mama ye mosa se mu. Mo de mama infantry echi. Your election day nim. Ni enkonko election you win. You win we are. Impuntu a ye say Ghana any here. Now we can promise you say pencil MPP pencil the SAS scandal e bi nsida. So big JW bi akwakonya na yakọ investigating wa Buchi vice president and I say your president and I say your attorney general say BBC and I say KBC. No, it will never happen during MPP's period. No. And it's a movement say yes, na mo de wani beto form. Na mo yi nipa ana party say otwa adwuma pa ya president go to aye oja wako. Ye pe nipa beto aso a. Mo me emfasa ne wa nyina emfen kan woni emfe fadwin. Say anya careful. Ne kokofa ne say any time na baba so mri bia be say asem rob kan kra no enye sa na tia ne say $5 million sansa anansa sansa ye bo bi din ana amoni din. These are the things that we should even worry about, but otherwise I'll say so be better hand not because on investigation kire say assume say anye say ana wa anye say ana wa anye say ye nyina ye wo ya dream with him open the truth on this in this matter monko UK for investigation report him a very a friend saying prominent on online Google will be who US for the so ho Google will be who a hona 70 one no investigation chichi Airbus in penifo nyina you finding heavily millions hundreds of millions of dollars awomotria sebo the money CSK na mama asam no enkonkodan baby ntia de ye pege ensa ne mpa bia monka ne asi no ye nyina ate ase Ghana fo nim ne asi.
Thank you. Nana support Kasama former Emma Frankatini and also can the former movement for change any impo action for revolutionary change act one oral and kojo chairman saying Nana me too.
Oba we dey no more.
Yeah, so.
Why fan pay?
Me da say.
Kasa de okasa we na bonzo gusu anyway, they made in check as if Sronko free island in chain, bro.
So.
Or so you won't catch it.
Me wo.
That's it. And no pay why a book will be on me busy.
Case we sensitive magana for.
No clear. And it's unfortunate, sir. So what has any a manufo ye de sa issue ye di diagra areho a sefiman so yeah say anytime wa asimbi beba a fa corruption na oma NDC MPP akonya so mo nka ho asɛm a ne yehunu ne sɛ ana de Ghana fo yehunu ne sɛ de bia da no na akoye menua na ye ne kɛseɛ de miye yi kra de menye hwe nanso ya no mu refi sɛ asɛm bi nti ɛne se ebeye ne yie nti ana se biu ne na ɔte agua no so no ye yi no se wo bra. This is an issue of corruption. Keta siche dream asɛm a ye nyina ye di ye gitum se edi Ghana nya over 32 years MPP ni NDC for share say omu di Ghana so one way or the other. There has not been a single regime issues of corruption among fambo chaskele. Na eya ni ebisa ye ho se ye koya na se ye bae. OSP de waye na djuma. Or say based on report and a judgment unya from UK any US. Any say omampanyini a otiegwa so. Emma the secretary instructed no na troba say sa case die hu hia Ghana fo nti won hwehwem. Ono so aye na djuma. Na djuma na oye na ekusi sen. First of all, let's start it from the angle of timing. There is a school of thought that the timing of the release of the findings, it will a great effect on the 2024 elections. The international before Omampenyi Mahama Ghana fu nyina ye be bom ni ato santene ni ato abetia na yi oni NDC fu free aban mo no eye no na ye de campaign kojiska e sika ma no e corrupt didi bebre and ye di tu abayi no na sisi ni OSP peso chere ne se asemo ye kafa no hu nyina ebosire muka nyina so bie ni ye kafa ono OSP John Ramani Mahama okay. Na mum no emra e wo Ghana ono gina so de ye na adwuma mu ena e kire se ontum from here. A UK ni US there, ebia na no cre, corruption. But Ghana had ye, emra ye di ye adwuma no, OSP na kan, and chere se or corrupt. ya na ene e wo say yetena se oman na ye redefining what corruption is. Because in other jurisdictions, if the use of your office to influence, and I say the use of your office to be able to sort of front anything, say a contract, say a juma or be pay, it's mere corruption. There was a near redefining what corruption is. Now you limited corruption to just say obikwaku fesika bi efri aban hukum. Let's sit down as a nation and redefine what corruption is. Nien said that entnas nien yesa discussion yepa. What was it? Emrebia hotel in Sansem Yiba ya na yetonton hotel. Civil societies be historic as a matter of corruption. Because only a crowd to hotel no. In as much as actively onye operative director na adwuma no mum na ye dia. But on one case any influence be in the operations management of the company. Almost there be once or can buy one cabinet mko de oye MPD. There could be a tendency say information had gotten to him and he had undue advantage over other bidders. Other jurisdictions, we will make us a corruption. Immediately, no, they would have even asked for him to resign. But here we are. It is similar to this. But this can only come to play between NDC4 and EMPP4. Alan launching a great transformational plan. Assembly our page 16, which has to do with the expenditure management control, not yet discussing public procurement, any contracting issues. Because Airbus and Sensemi a issue of procurement. Now, sana me kind Alan Troy no. What was that? Negotiations on this Airbus no. Omu ye and Sakra Airbus company no. Airbus be appointed Foster as an agent per the reports na ye can here. So even if Oye president in here and granting a day manner, let's just say negotiations are also on my that. But the point here is this.
About 2 minutes.
If collusion, the element of collusion had been well dealt with, enka something we in Ghana have contracting since be brave. Say a shisuma sinti and a distance and some way in Abba. Already in Alan Troya, or say eliminate sole sourcing in public procurement and contracting to ensure value for money and avoid collusion in the awards of contracts. And was say yes, so transparent and will be
okay.
Now, a yet transparent will be something way in Ibima. But how do we get there? We can only get there when we have that leader who can demonstrate a leadership of integrity. When we get that person who would or can be held and would be accountable to Ghanaians. As same way by how many years in here? But yeah, we have not been able to sit down to really deal with the matter. But Ghanaians are watching. If we are able to enforce strict regulations against some of these things, $5 million. And yes, it is says Sikaya spare parts and send me $10 million. say you twi o see you twi you say you dey ko see you dey bo bi eni bibi eko eya no mo refi say you Ghana for sika. And this boils down to the issue of leadership. If we really want to deal with corruption in this country, na yentimi enyi obi a obetimi agina say we no there. He is not corrupt and won't be corrupt. Ni ekoso ye na manyosem say dia. Oba de bia yisika omode bekofie say ya.
Thank you. Yeah, but my training now. Who can foster or yeah, Mampendada Mahama, ne brother Foster Mahama. Na any say or yeah agent Emma sa Airbus film change you me among for our more corruption, some said na or can you say corruption the demarcated by perception. Inti any say special prosecutor cleaning in a bimutimono and so brana ne ho. Inti ubra wo munimpo woni omanko delia na ayeden because Foster brother na vice president no who is Foster ye agent Emma Airbus inti enu so ewo said ye enkofo si hu no efa ubeyi ho na no
so hu say menua me waban mu me mampani ana nti menua enso edi ne dwuma bi na ne dwuma die na wo die no kwan bi so woni aban no aye Ghana aban abenya nkitahodie. And then that makes it wrong. It's not wrong.
You think that's all you need no any influence being away. So even if armed forces for Nekoto Madia, who is Foster Mahama? Vice President now chairman no brother. And Manco for almost say even if they don't want to go to Airbus, I better say, well, because of this person, he may not say munye but I mean, a bit influence on my judgment in a way, and
no. You see,
all right.
You see, my dick can't catch us. The kind by beach trail, I mean, I'm going to help you.
Okay.
Or say, I should have one day, 2009 April, and I should have one day a proposal. I command President Mills are buying.
Okay.
So, woman here said, woman, aircraft in beyond my young son. Okay. And one mention, for instance, for car F-27 na BN2 Defender, na woman who say I am and the same report, so I come here to say about Sassi business. The procedural steps that you take when say a buy people to an among and say any time for the case of the Balkan Energy and the Attorney General, clearly was say a brief buying the company be bidding kitam. Not say a company not buying the kitam, company no office. Any gun Hanayaman on the one. I international contract.
Okay.
And by virtue of that, we have parliamentary approval. So the next question will be, I'm going to say, did it follow the due process? Yes, it went for parliamentary approval.
Okay. And
Parliament, the MBB to NDC, they all scrutinize the document and then take it. Parliament are appointed for it to go. All right. In Zabaya, when did you manage me about you see, any woman doesn't make it a crime. I see. But the step that a person would take, no disaster. If that step will not be taken here, be a lead to something which is wrong there, then the question will rise. So what I say. But here's the case that the man has established there. Only dinkumo, yes. But when come the only BBM, any BB could be baby number one. And Abrantian was not a conduit. In fact, that was exactly what the SP used. Was say, why not conduit? As John said, why not be a big fan so come out be. Okay. It doesn't be whether in bank transactions or in physical sense, etc. Foster, and as Adams Mahama, in one sense, at the Sika Akumaniniano in the name of Airbus, say Airbus for the same first came donating me ABC Dimaya. No, we be as anyhow. But it's wrong, you cannot call what is not there to be there. Because the moment you establish that was OTR bribe, you should be able to prove that OTR bribe. And the question is, how do you get that evidence? Bank statement to point a test your PS cut an account me. Okay. I don't say point test who say be this man away. Okay. So where you can't get those evidence to prove your case, you can't take the case anywhere.
Thank you.
Yeah. Me come back with one statement.
Back with me ba
so I'm glad
my entire do influence. And yen no kura da biada. So President Mills set a committee. Say you the vice president. You investigating or you whatever. These people keep on propagating this falsehood. But I'm daring Honorable Carlos Aingra here. So what you are the former deputy minister. Now you should tell as an MP to your political party NPP in India. I dare you to provide any document that you have cited which referenced John Dramani Mahama as a subject for investigations and gave out a timeline number 1 and then a terms of reference number 2 saying when investigate A, B, C, D of John Dramani Mahama. There is no certain, and I want you to give it to me here. And now.
Do the about out. Matiami do the about out.
And you can't cite Martin
Ghana for any day. You can't
cite Martin. I want proper and better evidence. Proper and better evidence confirming that President John Evans Atamils did set a committee and asked and then did ask investigating the vice president John Dramani because of his involvement in Airbus scandal.
Okay, so Obika say okay, you plane on aircraft in the cano because na foster year agent in Inti. Kakra unyaye no mebra yade tabre ne bre pre-president or a flag bearer enti me kwa akobwa mebra no anyway
even this time oh yeah when I even this no the man Mahama in flag bearer enti mo me make sense kra
there be see
yeah no one flag bearer but na president tiase wo hu ye enti na flag bearer sem grampo nim. So let's not bring it.
Subsequently.
How can you say subsequently? There's no such evidence.
Time.
Yeah. I think around 2011 also. Yeah.
And 20.
The main thing is at
2012. Yanko election.
Yanko election 2012.
So Bi Busa say, what if say any nkratemo? Now so. Be a no discani be boa ne brand campaign
and transing mo trimu can be biakeke.
Okay.
We are dealing with law. In law and what do you say that feeling so and you dey adwuma. And your relatives they won't nim say see one some dey can. And you be any other business. So for that reason we can't speculate say oh and you be na onua no kra no e be ya party flag bearer in 2012.
Corruption perception in na ma yebisasa.
So onua bro sika doesn't mean that onua na corrupt and this guy but empose be business here. But here is the case there was no such evidence. Say be business you like you
Thank you.
It's too far from the game.
Yeah, as my team be being from so obisa question. Number 1, me tiwe say better friend me NDC ni. Me ni NDC for 17. Martin Amidu from and I did a statement about Becca says, oh, my Casa, you didn't was a my idea. We are granting
me to meet you be necessary. Now,
a bois, me bois. Say, President Mills at the point, setting committee. But
the committee no kukuama.
So can you
any public document to show that President Mills set a committee?
Material source. Unless you want to tell me some source is credible. And
why should be one time? I was is there any problem?
May say material source or no need someone the only person. Oh, yeah, or the Bapi person a whole world. The most important thing we better Ghana for United as you say. As some year can say the Airbus scandal. Airbus no a company. Of course, good. Company Airbus investigate almost say up as a bribe. And again, about other countries. Investigators, yeah, that must say, no more can no credit, yeah, my bribe, yeah, default. I was here, finally say, what Tiaka. And where are transfers on your bribe?
Okay, so it's a sir.
Matter of law, Nippon or yes, your friend is a subject matter, no. Jesus. What you are saying is correct.
Why not say
Airbus? Oh, that's what people are just trying to forget. Airbus, what is that jet? They are on umbrella pre-bargain. Pre-bargain, you're finding some hundreds of millions of dollars. No. Airbus 42 say yes. Investigation why you baby I could do the ATS.
My investigation is not coming.
Oh, America, you write it down. Stop using this OSP thing to cover things up.
Nyabotre. Enti omo ma bribe. Omo de ma President Mahama na.
See, omo de ma individuals now no akasa by law akase. You did veil cover almost because you know to man mumudi. You can government official one wants them. Go and read the report. You can individual one wants them intermediary 5.
Well now thanks to special prosecutor government official 1 is former President Mahama.
Did they say
President Mahama and a vice president the man bribe
yeah so be some question here na sabi as the woni Ghana ye nyina ye will report here ye nyina will report the free UK me pay OSP there what go for we na me do ran Tama UK for report by Tama US for report by mo ye
do report and na ye court ruling.
Court ruling, thank you very much. Court ruling. Airbus for no 84. Me that's why. So can be said no me was court ruling. A whole court of competent jurisdiction atrasi
Carlos and
US atrasi UK. Every assembly we say that what could do. And for na dia to say ampa ye di 4. Government official 1 o the intermediary 5 o individual 2 o obu nyina say na mo kan no e ampa. Enti
the president in so han hu bo akiri the man OSP so constitution.
The reason being that some because it's a court of a competent jurisdiction. Or jurisdiction no UK no it ends there. It means transcend emma. It is say Ghana where your interest the matter there. As we use to rapon. But the point is
OSP who is a lawyer.
Yes.
International well acclaimed lawyer for that matter. Mate.
Thank you.
Or your lawyer or Ghana.
Lawyer Ghana.
Ujitum so a lawyer.
Yes.
Okay. Na waye nhwehwemu na sa court report yi na wo ho na still or say ayampa government official 1 no former president Mahama but wanya dem de bia yemfa ntoto de wo kan ho say
yeah what they took one number 1 when you say time UK for ni US for no ewi o case no they did not open up again at the point to disclose any matters in this matter. Minister report they are done. And you know, on OSP he was handicapped in getting the full information.
Did he state in this report?
But he said, "Me can't report him." But he said, "But in his press conference, I think something like that came out
that he was handicapped."
That there would mean full disclosure because the people have closed the matter and they were not prepared to release anymore. So what I say, if he was at the second or time investigation, no question, and or in full a friend saying. Involvement and because but it doesn't matter. The most important is nipa na what ton Airbus no company ton Airbus no or say someone can no create here you do for okay and you 100-200 million dollars 300 million 500 million dollars o ma cheers kan o fine o ma cheer court e dey that what Ghana ka say near o hu ye na one on ton your man say waji atum say otua bribe
just listen to your
what o ma make come say
eh muma na na ya
nipa no ton ne man ya da bi da me chese na Ghana for ntia say me to sue
you say na ma checha time
no na say we don keze ba kika kan ya on 250
ya so bi amom so bokra nke
e Ghana for ntia say e ba so what say otua bribe
we dey for 200
Eranum na wo ka time na say
Airbus for the here
say ebre na ni fi say sabre no ye parties e the year campaign nti se ne ebre aso na so waye ni hwehwe mu awia enko fancy no releasing ebre ben because you are talking about timing
no media timing na make kan want some no had to do with the school of thought enye me but
okay
but yeah
yes nana
asem no kre enye kasa tenten what you say one if indeed say na the presidency ewo so much interest to unravel the truth no kra ewo asem we mu and na OSP a handicap any Ghana for your assembly for na say era Carlos Casano he mentioned about jurisdictions into UK for your investigations or their court within their jurisdiction or my US for your media na say we are interested as a nation nothing stops me being so it may be a fresh investigations on this matter.
But no, that not what
but okofa judgments from different jurisdictions.
Okay.
Na eniso odi ye adwuma dia na I don't think that
they are any any so
oh akofa judgment a obi a issue if you akofa judgment a obi issue e wo US omo investigations on my and now the aba o de buy nipa omususu so omu and now frefre wo mo and now toto wo ma no obaya
on Jenny special prosecutor on Jenny investigation into Musa why thorough work kana
me see na oni akwa wo share na adwuma no ene ni a o ye adwuma no me nyini wo makoma mu se na omo opepa so mpeso mu ye adwuma bi
oni akwa share no that means president
share no
sana lawyer kind from the report
president share
and o man the secretary troll and o man na kade man nyoma na ohia
na office o ye adwuma
o akande
any me see no omu ni pepa
Airbus ajatu no twa bribe na we twa bribe as the support
oni
de na na pam omo
aso ni pepa omo kaze we say pepa enye no cre documents e te say the japade beto abonten omo say enye no cre sa pepe ye the Ghana for be chaskile say ya hwe until otherwise say ye benya okendini na ye benya nipakuo bi a omo wo saa gidie secretary shene proye ye di gina simpi so say ye kaketa shene proye ho asem a efini nkeka wa bia ni ehunti ye betimi aka no ya ye beko no say ya ba say ya
okay thank you afi ye beko your next topic and so back page of Daily Dispatch election 2024 elections accept defeat gracefully Kandapa tells political leaders now or say ya nhwe ya said ye wo mo ni ye mbohye ni ade pese wo mo fa ye mabunu so e de basabasa ye eba afia batu ni mu no esese ye ma ye ni da ho pa ya ade se ye ba Fourth Republic ya to abani asesa ya to abani asesa na so onu se National Security Minister hu ni se baby a wote ne de enkanka kasa bi mu ojamum kasa or say ambitious comment from the two major political parties. And one of them is MPP offer yanko a futu National Security Minister
Martin na ne omu say Ghana you started Fourth Republic since 1992
okay
say yasesa aban be mprebe na yanambwa anansia nine presidency bondi bia mai basa bia mai na me de me hu ne say yes ya na hweyi wo ho say edum ni say ya wonu mu a ombo man eho ban for security ho ana say wonu mu a omu eyo masede say man eho ban bo omde be kwanimu ana say be gina yie no so omu de nhihye bi say ana so omu de kasa bi say ba SAT ni pepem mama am taken for granted since 92 ya your friend is saying elections be imprebe na asesa ban a peaceful into be and to be see
okay
no kre say obi wo hono mu a why na dwen say kwan bia so say owiem ana say obo ni nu ahye na otumi di winning election say what the sade ne ba ene Ghana ana say na wiase we mu a ya menya sure say ebeboa because ene election no se kwa enye president no kono kwa ni yidi so be winning
okay
and pim de kire
okay
o my own adwin se kwan bia so no the way o ma say campaign na the one group for to abama on it bin ka o mo vote no emfenhye any let my vote come ribia and now we babo ntia e nyina hu de course no ye nyina ye ni madwuma pa MPPI ye nyina ye ni kwan a sebeta frache president amaba be sisuo o metwi a kire ombobre President Mills onye baby call ba betra so ihunu ni oyeye President Mahama be to aso o san be president from 2012 on the ihunu owie kan one time Ghana say was the way we dey afa na say kwan dey afa so the way President Mills yin eto President Kufuor dey so wo be so mu aya ye nhunu but am fa kuranhye mu no enya de aya ye bepene amo ato aso because wajuma anso ani sana Ghana for kai and necessarily President Kufuor Dubai edu Kufuor Dubai obebo no modern biara from 2017 be do sa stage yes to about 2020 Ghana for say mo why are they you be sa to also na 1 million vote or DBT 2016 you about 2020 or team it's about 500,000 and quite substantial or transfer nobody win 8 times no it is a Ghana for a man no akwenya so we in America no Ghana for man akwenya say oh we be too no much this
oh best ama nkuma odi ma
obi ni mi
ade na wo kana me do tutu mi do program that wo nzan so ganye di na me
ma tell me do as wo kana me
ma tell me do as
what's what the time so
me ma de what when I do buy
until you make can say ya
Edio what's a baby what friend no wa mama nya kan na akọ friend wo wi abeka say
watch me phone Charlie watch me phone
who na the phone share
thank you ya na me so
the ambassador say say President Kufuor aba na say Ghana for ato no so mfie na council go yadwuma go na dwuma so ani na nneoma waye bebribe no ono sre yen say ye ma obi a ofo so betumi ato the legacy so obi obetumi ahwe na chi emra for me I think the Ghana for enhwe ho o memfe nkan asem MPP for
mum fan kamasa na mum be hwe ho dia kamasem
da bi ma man no de kan asem o man de kan asem de say MPP for aye bone a ana say MPP for ho agufin a enye sa fi no de ba kopepa MPP NDC for ho be quite wash NDC for that's what I want to say ni eba ya ma ka say John Mahama enye possible say obetumi atua na konwa so anazo na hini so because wanye say wanye anazo wanyina yi no MPP free ho me na ka be expect say ka ya sa 8 years you nya kwan train fi in opposition anka ba na we develop concepts bi policies bi ana direction bi of forces oba say na meye na aboa mo say na meye na aboa mo and then some all kanyina no metie no pa and some all kanyina there's me ba me abu adwuma is that what you say e me abu da na me abu adwuma no e kwa me na afa so me abu adwuma we just imagine and say wo gina nursing biaso as one nursing training college we refidi me ba me be bie ma adwuma me ba agenda 111 no me be to aso me wi ni obi bie agenda 111 with the intention say wa man nursing training for allow mama ye this o ma ko school wi o mo ko school wi here no eso bunya adwuma o so ma adwuma enso me fan say straight jacketed eso wo ye adwuma hospital obi ko sua nursing would be fane won ko tena sebita frache airport so won ko ditu ana say won ko hwe ticketing nursing na so ye ndese hospital no ko tena ya bie or ye 111 district hospital apart from the OCC that na ade e bia man kwala ye adwuma wo ko je won ani maka kire won say wo ba wo be mo adwuma agena wan ye nwenye obe wi ni nyina we iroje ti kufoja or what bia me ba akokra meanwhile ye mo adwin pa e wo etim I person adwuma man ko range etin eye agenda 111 na so wo betumi awie ana so betumi atoa so a ye dey adwin to aso and the most important thing is say Ghana for nyina ehunu so this time no president mama na ka o say do some area politicians be ba ne mo ba be kasa e be twan tro kakra ye be ka no kure kakra just to get your votes and as to get your interest mama ye fe into form bibia ni wa kire say MPP for boni apepa NDC for boni antiama NDC for aba be fita NDC so MPP aba tuntum say ya bibi na bo man ya bibi na bo wu nipa da sani onam ka akwema na say wo akrase na wo baabi na fo say eyade agwakunu say na voter region for ka omanu dem a praise MPP because of development area called no so wo ye Ghana ni na so wo ma na ada bi e be fo akwem na wa ma ni agwakunu na say na ekoso anko a ankoso a wo na be hawo so say president mama we be president da ye nyina hu de odi ye president Akufo Addo odi ye nyina hu de odi ye president a friend saying vice president Baumia oni bi da enti yenim say ono so ba ideas ni mo de ye ni digitalization go why up to this point no ebe bua e mama yakode this is what we expect Ghanaians to take a look and decide so mo anfa sa kwenya we so no man na da any way your friend say your friend say Akufo Addo 8 years in opposition he was able to develop concept one district one dam alacha policy na wa no dia bala no un tranquil team to you alacha no MPP alacha no MPP ni nyansa bobo any ni bia no or the boy MPP we do some pen so
Kasa ala na be
your friend is saying one district one hospital one constituency thank you one constituency one ambulance and they cry there we say one friend is saying
one constituency one ambulance na mama
FSHS ba mo na we buy mo say FSHS mo na mo dia ba mo nim ho hwe mo say 41 na mo na mo de buy na ni me sire cry say drip here na
sesi anu waja kanda pafu na to
kanda pafu na make say drip no yeah na we ba ma a district today friend Grassy kwan anya no drip amo mapia yo mo kwan no also am no start here suppose we idea bia ya idea no ba pe am say na start here ya idea no ba pe am na start when am start here be say here brother Trump e wo say bia nipa bebre empenasem but oye the campaign or dwell what he has done in our time we did this in our time we did this in other president Mama Nkadi ehim for no go gina waka say me buy me here 120 district hospitals even no go gina waka me buy no me tia nursing training allowance even no go gina waka me buy me tia teacher training allowance waka just won tia to my man to ehim for no go gina waka me one this one factory and as me the point is say why una dey here na so obi abado obabe na eye wo fair bo we are what was say the president go for here no o say ampa mafom na me no sen ka ba ba mu a obetumi di nipa ba nyansa pa de abu enti president Rollins jelam Jesus doso na mum de bi senya sa na ti ohia nipa de ayuma enti we de Rollins fa chebe no atwaso mon kan bi say hwe nurse for me na me ka say sabo your friend mama mo nursing training allowance number 20 abo muntu ntia me ene me pamocho meboa
ena matro 934
na first one go me just 6 minutes me kan okura me komani
uja he fa 6 minutes
asheku
me down yes of
yeah o see nursing training allowance ya wo ba obi betwa
e dey nursing training
allowance me kro I say what brother like nursing training the same thing what dey go be afa no sa
yeah go
sabi me chairman nim ka chem say ntua na mo be yimadi amunyi madi na sabu fu yimadi ene mo fan chebe me ba me abitua say that and then on vice crowd nam kra yi dwom kra ohu ba bia wonam obi amonye ne so na o ka krofo je negu aw me fa share video no ha me dey actually ono say je ne of man we ka bi je negu aw and ayo
obi ni ma hwe agu na oboa na na
obi na wo say hwe e ma nam kro mo ton wo so video ma hwe agu da you are very acrobatic esinitis of financial calculation ono na no hope ba den dey go from ina so akoto no sesa mani bakro because unu ma dey tia onam ho no obi ayedin obi ehwe no obi amfi ba onye ne kodwo man ka be hu ala ne kodwo man ka be hu
okay
and then mami even na pokra kodwo a different
all right
mami no obi ehwe ne sa say na wan ni we free in the by wine oh ha dream enti mumi ehunu say elections na ye ekono for me I will say Ghana for one people
comment be saying tina honorable Kandapai tufu say yenhwe kasa yi na anko infuriating
na ade si ye no comment we nya comment e fact o me fa video no manabo so be body anka say nya ma e me za wo mo enya de abo so
na what o mo video do we say
one more video
o be sira
na no de ade ma no boy
me de be na ma no me beto matana only one intro
ya mesre bi this time person me kasa kura be kwachi na be bibiri
asema e kan
kasa e
ho sa wo gami
na unso ye kura na no wuye
wajibu for 10 wajibu for but the most important thing is Ghana for nyina ehunu say enya dia aya NDC for
aso
e ba betra ho no so ba be hurum no obi e Ghana ha yan pesisi e de pesi obi abesisi
thank you
say wo ye wadin so besisi ye dia opam be ma opam e ya hufo a oto ne be ma
honorable Kandapai yenye careful na threats of violence will 2024 abanim especially no parties akese anim no omokasa comments bi mo etimi eye takra wuje
in fact no quarantine minim say bi kra lawyer kra be kasa ansa na makasa but wo dey ma
me say
wana wo ye
balances
so hwe dida Honorable Carlos ye ya anu aho nsema na Kandapai ken chumsu be the same thing na asempa na da ho no omo nkamu asem
okay
ye komowu by elections ye kodru ho am say omampanyin oteguma kan sem bi say he would only hand over power to an NPP president. So Obekaya.
He didn't say that.
That was somewhere.
He lawyer and coming kasa.
I know, but so
Wadaro.
To be his wife.
Nana ya yemko.
One kasa he only.
Nana ya yemko.
Oka.
2023.
One kasa.
O pesa o chene said dem kana.
There be me pesa be correct no. But the question to aso.
Why?
Na dem ya me ya wa anya problem.
Eden sembibre by. Na on say ya me ko cancer same way because oye mampanyin ono na tumi kura na oka asemu a emun na ho ana oka asemu a obehia okasamafo amana chirichiri mu ansa na wo man atiase yi a sa asemu no ni se woka na somewhere 2022 I stand to be corrected. Brian Champon, now Minister for Agriculture, also Ekan Simbi said the MPP government will not hand over power.
That was last year Easter.
There be Odikan can in 2022 and a retreatee
in Easter.
In Easter.
Oh, okay.
Kandapa free a buying a was a neighbor. As National Security Minister. Oh, that double-faced personality na omode ebu omaino.
Na obro for ne do so mama nana.
Say of an Carlos na misao. Okrafo no odi hunehuna me.
Masa fa phone to.
Hey, that be phone. Yes.
Sa nyatwom no
na pesa o kasenti me phone
na na ye nyatwom no
ebe ne phone di enimi o man panyina kan asem wa colleague minister kan asem retreat Ghana fo nyina krase on pacha
okay
ukoshia Catholic bishops program no call say Catholic
bishop conference pacha
ye nyina ye say nsem kan ye nenye
evidence
as National Security Minister on kan ho hwe na on kan ho hwe no na obeka kire ye nse ensem kika bi betimi ama wontwentwini ntokan ketinketi aba na wo fie nsem kan ye no de na waka afa ho oh yeah, we have to be honest people.
Or your minister, original platform so, and one kase one party quote na medema according to him, such this no, it was a quotation from him. Inti wakase parties ni me.
Yura Alan, eye na adwin say oko kwantenkro.
Okay.
In every given opportunity, including yesterday, Enra day, you call Apostle Francis Amokwata, sorry.
Okay, birthday.
Na oye ni birthday Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yama yura ala na kunya se wonkasa. Wakase Ghana fu hu se yeni oman bi aka Ghana ho.
Okay.
Na se yepe si ye hu se ni entokwate a me enko akiri. Na Liberia for pastor bishop bi wo. Wasi enko akiri. Yemfa mic ne ma no. No de won kasa ni entokwasi tie nkire ye. Enye saso a de omunyi Nigeria mfuni kakra bi nkire ye. Ni ehwese ni husitie. Na anu ni esi wo Kenya. Ye wo busuafo a omo Kenya. Omo de omo meka mu asem kakra nkire ye. Na uye penyini na se wunya kwenya bia in this season na wentimi anka kasa edi abotoye mu beba edi asumdwe beba na edi yeah
yes
National Security Minister they obeka na asem na omu kogina simpie so se omu koye rally kasa ben so na ye omu ka kasa omu ka no e different from omu ni ye when they are on campaign platform nti ye besre Ghana for the oman ya ye wa ni yini bebi akọ ne ye pese ye hunu eni se omu be hye ye mbo se abatuo yi ayekumu yi bebi aba no be kwa akoto bia no omu be gi atum is unfortunate se ebi mu ayo mu ho se kosi enkosi koda nkoda omu de omu ayo madwin se ye den omu be wini aba no na o hwe se ne Ghana fo hu si kire wo mo na o madwin ne be to aba no se na me kan bi si no o hwe se ne ahokira ba oman yi mu o hwe se de fuel bo e kosoro o hwe se ne dollar eni nam 15 cedis and above na uye amanyoku a wo aban na zenya gidie pa se obetimi awini sa abatu ya yeku idia na kakakra cause die yeku idia ya I was obi ehunu se MPP ni ndi so mo ho afono Ghana.
Okay.
Nti ebesre. It shouldn't only end with Kandapa. The assurances from the Electoral Commission. The assurances from the police service.
Okay.
Because elections need because they are internal, you know. They are police for the lead security forces in the
Okay.
The assurances from the police service.
Okay.
Aside sa assurances omo de bema yen you know. Omo actions and inactions are omo be exhibiting from now towards December.
Thank you.
Inti ebesre. Kandapa de wakasa. But ni nwan mo mudi kan kasa e no. Onya asempa bi no nkan kire wo mo. Enu nyina aboa e manso bi ba.
Me that's a lawyer show time na bo saying.
I mean, there 10 minutes, Grammy.
Yeah, was it?
A cow 2 minutes. Okay, a cow 1 minute.
Yeah,
7 minutes.
No comedian one as I
count you. 9:57. Let's go. And 9:53. Let's go.
54. I'm trying.
53. Won't try me 54.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Let's go. Accept defeat gracefully.
Me hekelo.
Obi enu ho a o person ba mutu me dey say me dey. Me no wie ndey na say na.
We na mo kobo nkomo wa chi ho.
Me dey me gentleman dey hekelo.
Obi enu ani oman Ghana mu ho a. Yato aba. Na proud to the election. During the election. After voting, after declaration. Si bibi bia esi bia ye de ya hyehye say nsie na asia. Ni mu befuda.
Saying.
The only time obi bufu amani ye bibia nso oye aye bra obi etu anamom bi anamom no ennam ne kwan so enya de ya hyehye no eso ana ofaaye ya elections aye processes ya twodin ye fidin twromu ya babato no so ankasa abato da no ye de abato no wakande ekine oman no mu nyinara egusi baabi biara ye de kwa ye hwese niema no nyina no de wo achema bompe ene wa achemu dwunase ene wa achemu bososo ene wo baabi biara ensese abompe benya eye ink na tafofo anya ink anase chebifo anya ink but osemofo anya ink ade wo chebi na eno abi na se wo osem
omo benya na emom ebre ne na enso ya na sesen looking at your situation are you wom say kind ideal situation preni nyina ya sha sepe ebi mo we say ana say eno so ye mfa nka
nti se wunya obi as a commissioner na wote wo no so nim Ghana yi a onu se Ghana ba bi wa wodi nsuo ne ba cross nsuo asa na watime asi obi krom ba bi so wode card na ekọ ba bi so kura card mi nkwade okada
okay
the safo ni nyina so wo gidi se itwase wo nyina to aba you need to identify some models as a crime you between your first one. What the sign man between a dance and microphone woman that you na about the next day no so no. So since now was starting one. Near you never see that is the point. Sign say nti na wo share time 7 one share time no 7 na makuma sepo ana share 8 ma even say eye ekofodua for no wo share 7 ne di ma obi a ti ene ye baako nti twase wo no ma obi bia ye pepe. Then the second point is that you have to abandon seminar 100, you are 200 in words and then figures. You have to prepare the aba. Ubia was said the yen no na aba bedu asoro. You declare asumdwe da hoboko. Now, there were other actions being so is prior to the elections and during the elections. Actions in the business, yeah. Ubatina honorable Kadapaka say was say some comments, according to him, such ambitious comments from two major political parties have the potential to incite violence. Honorable, you were very bold to speak to the judiciary. And I love that. When you were telling them that, sir, womma atimbu amode bano, enye baby said that, and no to. Nimu said the be a bachelor baby fa because a ban sa. It made the Oyen neighbor man. Now you made the password me as a judiciary. Science is as some to what bind and I could any money provide. If it's a woman and a book and the wuta, I found my say young. Now, the people who be general Casamachro, Brian a champion, our colleague minister. A brand in April, brand year the Easter, last year. Okotino nimu tuo party na kan obi yayi mokoye work na mobaya mu wie no mu ya rally kakra okwo na mu wie ahono mu no okotino nimu tuo se maban na motosi ye to aba wie a power pa de mo hand over da FMNDC. The first question be bisa ne se si ato aba na wie na se NDC wie wo si dan kasa won hand over from NDC.
No can condition.
Condition being fashion.
Mimi Busau.
Minimum condition be them Mekai and Macatron. Okay, condition be the Nadia Suniaco. Ebium as well. Basua, honorable Basua, the late. Ewu ya to buy election war. Sign some year be as I could be hobby. Honorable. And I know women that ya and also in some ya. Another constituency. Na me name was I want to can because abekro omi na abekro so nsa. Enti okogina ho nsa no wasa tum bi wo say how can they appeal to us? One more hand over unto pekura akoshepo. Upon so yes no bene mo dine the mesi mane yi. Nza podi enso twida to my father. Wo bom na wotatuo na say wo hye nkom se kuruma wo bran champa wo ntia bonte wotim. Abeka wo aka ma aka wo yere aka obusuafo. Etu da question na to nsem no bi mu sa. Wouldn't be able to overturn our party, the market said, so you feel that you are the power, you can say anything and go away. Keep saying it and keep going. Your President Moscow was your day of reckoning is coming.
Now,
your day of reckoning is coming because
but as I also oh, I see.
Need someone cannot and I want to talk to this because one of too many.
No be a cabbage. Nano Carlos Kai, Nano Tim. Obey a comb. Casabu.
Yankabi. Ninamo. Ubi Cabinra. A man penny dear Nimuna, Nanamonian, I assume, Penisa, you dear children, you send you dear Munantia, only the kind. And a gun amount for the nation Nantia. One Mucasanso hand over. Never hand a pass or never hand over to Obi on ready fitting on. Now we can't say Cabadecuna. You can't so be a ready fitting on. Yeah, Papa wants to say, I wouldn't have done for the Cabadecuna. How many times did the NDC defeat you? Ask yourself that question. It's work as I say, Penia would be anymore. Such comments should not be coming from you. But I never want some kind of our managers and our most okay today. But I'm a casual. May say, Confabonation comes a Kuruma on Tabonting, what a grimo. A 2 and I would down talk about what to Kuruma. You was a trouble at temple what to Kuruma or mine or to remember. Thank you very much. What to remember, one Tabonting, a 2 and one no tattoo. At the moment
to avoid that
because these things are things said, and then you must say 10 minutes to full time. At this moment, you need to go for your party for your name with Dinkuma, and you put on and I say no mudi. And remember, when my son or China, and what's an talk at home. So we are here when you
praise before you.
So we are young when but we are near now. I won't cuss and some who no more cuss some about my party for no. And I said, one way till any Joe, one more batawchi, Abato Bandiamo. I have some years ago. That is the only way I can describe it.
Won't mean swamp.
But it is a moon of kind.
The young Hadian can Sabian Fata. Okay, Sabian is a moon. Sabian Fata. Wadauruma. Wadauruma.
Oh, okay. Sabian Fata.
Thank you.
What I said. But
oh, Michelle.
Okay, and yet,
who jump for party
you see, Ebiana will be another here in politics. I never quite say in politics, even your persona makes people like you and hate you. How much more your worse? To a new Casabama partner, as a want your mom, will make them even lose more if you don't do. I'm telling you. Because certain comments, if you are not banning Casabapa, and Yakasa say free Paniano Banano. As one now, you know, okay. So just here, if you are not going to permanent sound, you can hear. O mine about one pet, yen, I am pet. Ghana, no, for be any baby, I say, yes, so Chakot next one anymore. And 1 year to so because then 1 year to win it, not a Casayan, I was o mine about trust, but the Bible said, Mon pre o mine and woman, you near the enemy was wounded. Was it so many D, any pet timbedi? Not so many are soon be any purchase being assumed. So you never pre man assumed any money ye. But when call for I can send you and fatan. Call them to order. The same way you did to the judiciary.
Thank you, Afia Beko, last one. So I blood if you come on Facebook Live and I'm making kind free. Also, Brian Champions comments, if our so-called clergies don't see anything wrong with it, I will also come out with similar one and see how clergies, peace council, Muslim to traditionalists will react to what I say. Alhaji Aminu, yeah, lawyer, you go explain to ya. Airbus company has admitted in UK and USA that government official one and his brother have collected bribe. Mahama is corrupt, simple. Theophilus Enchibedu asked the average man or woman in the street voting NPP if they are going to vote for NPP and why they intend voting the NPP. And you will hear them articulate things like Akufo-Addo is dualizing the Accra Cape Coast Road. My family has benefited from the free SHS today. We have university students in the family, and it's a whole lot. Try God Walato Lighty. They always said the NPP party is full of evil-minded people, which I have never believed, but I have believed it now. People who praise the OSP for the outcome of Cecilia Dapa's investigation, which every right-thinking citizen of Ghana is not okay with. And now today, the one saying OSP didn't do a good work in relation to that of the ex-president. Shame on this NPP government. Mad Lion Afuhidiem, good morning. Yeah, indeed, NDC and double standard are like a housefly in fresh meat. The same people who are jubilating over the clearance of President JDM over the Airbus scandal were the same people who lambasted government and state institutions for clearing some government officials. Say Etua Uyonko hu a wosi etuediem. Evans Kofi Nyanksen only said Ejapadie. Then Musa Abatwa says former President Mahama has demonstrated unwavering commitment to ensuring free and fair elections in 2024. He has reiterated his intention to accept the outcome provided the process is transparent and credible. Mahama's confidence stems from the fact that the widespread acceptance of his 24-hour economic policy, which has resonated with many Ghanaians. Also, Sumaila Mohammed Bamia. So these NPP people still don't believe in the ruling of the OSP. Why and what is the duty of the OSP? Okay. Alaji Nsroma Kinkaudi. Tirendorf say lawyer dealt with the issue pertaining to the Airbus scandal vividly, even though the time allotted was scanty. But when it was the turn of Honorable Carlos, he decided to do what the NPP know best: politics as usual, thinking they can confuse their followers. Okay. Also, I didn't. No. Lawrence Nsroma, the OSP should investigate all the corruption cases in Akufo-Addo's government. Okay, who is here again? Prince Kelly Damwa Mensah says, NDC never again. Lincoln GH, Antia, please tell the NDC, no, don't attack personalities. Just give us your opinion. Michael Fifi Esan, good morning, yeah. Please, this NDC and their everything we started syndrome must stop to the extent that they are claiming glory for dualization of Kasua Winneba Road. What at all is wrong with NDC? F.O. Kofi Kennedy. Even Lord Comey also said the same thing. All these I blame Mahama for going around and speaking soft. And then Neo-Dati Mills jealousy. NDC is way better than corruption and dishonest NPP. The thing pain I don't know. Osman Abdullah from Techiman. My boss Carlos today Dienkoye kra. Mama says my dear sister why FM da say. Crantain morning yeah. And please tell Honorable Carlos that I on behalf of my siblings sure Major Oho. Teacher Kujo Tepanyina so the upcoming election in Ghana presents a critical choice for the future of the country as voters consider their options. It is important to carefully evaluate the policies and track record of each candidate and party. Okay, let me see. Fufrobi Waha. Nima to Abudu. Good morning, sir. I'm watching you live from Saudi Arabia. Baumia Napo has nothing good for Ghanaians, so let's vote them out. Nima to dear Enono, who is here again. Edna Boatima Fori Alan for president. Simple. Yemfa 5 minutes. I pray Beson. Now yemfa Supreme newspaper alleged fake drugs. Tobinko Florence Opuni in court. Na mama narration ne kakranti na ya we shall say also. A 2013 case. Tobinko goes to court 2019, 2024 July. Afin wenya judgment. Me read the story now no power. Me a bar me trimune say. Enti enka affecting the business you go ya na the asem enaba. First of all, no media ya case na echedodo. Okay. Eche going to court eche watimoni. Ewo court mo. Ewo court. Sana me pese Tobinko is one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies I owe my imo. Okay. Na etimia tre na shim amaneko amindful for us. Nti ehwe adwuma wa create. Ipadudu aye ho adwuma. Any ni contribution via the pharmaceutical industry at the bow my now very critical. Yeah, me lawyer ni, but fortunately our lawyer anywhere in terms. But as a marketer and a management student there. The American say sensembisi is a quarter. I was saying can tempaso. It means who atembu na omoto mejumaso. Because the same way, it has an effect directly on the image of the company. And the pharmaceutical industry, no so your industry bia say image who touch maka krebia. Ayasa uton aduane no na obi abeka se ena no mi hu kutre wo no ne nkwan mu ya wan hwe obi a mountain meton nkwan bio inti se no krebi nim ana no krebi wo mu a awo se ntempa so no ye setimika me hu se omabua
si omatwa sike bi a was aban etwiama no
over $93 million cedis. Yeah.
Na meme de ohwe atoyenchema saa simwe edi abre the company all over the years no I work quarter any sika o metwa so mo mfama na any sika those biasa. But then it should tell us the need to improve on the infrastructure of your agencies are more sa nyoma we nyina so eba Food and Drugs Authority, eba Standards Authority, omo inspections on most of these things, including environmental hygiene for near the adina. I believe say also omunya more and better infrastructure. No mutimi di omajuma.
Na omunya case of infrastructure na say the two means so administrative powers and statutory powers.
Na omutimi nyen tumi bi any special jurisdiction bi.
Okay.
Na omutimi di omajuma. So that ene FDA for ni unya asem na say itimi di asem no court. I was so omunya sa special pass through ma court itimi gina omo na so eka asem no ntem.
Okay, nti eno yes akoko. But what if say won so man no nya gidie wo mu di dwumadie bi hye won sa said dia wo be use so discretionary powers safa.
Discretionary powers no. Oh, they are mostly agencies no a omo an omo kokko omo no me monitoring no. What you say? Omo no mo hwe adwuma no so ama waye ni yi. Omo an omo sa e wo so omo ye mpensempense mu hunu so adwuma no wo ye ni yi.
Okay.
In my view, dear, so yes, decide to me, no, some women say they should use their discretion to decide whether or not. Ayana, as a more cra.
But say the discretion, I know you should do a
the discretion or the
year. Say,
with discretion or the year, Jumana, I was saying, young pepper so it me now.
Okay.
Because, say, Tobinko and Yaku could draw. And a one found court. Ama omanye further investigations. Enti me improve say asem no kwe bia animu a. Nka me ne wa yete yi. Nka ya adwin mu no. FDA fo aye adwuma.
Thank you,
Nana. Also there are other
issues.
Yes, smart one, quick
yes,
one.
Nana.
Sansen we are na esa ebre yen traditional medicine ase e wo Ghana.
Okay.
Who say we ought to be able to give them some infrastructure no muhiano to improve. Oh, yeah, omajuma no nyeso mugu nkofo adwuma. Omajuma no se nkomo beboa ma ya ye adwuma no yi. Na
so memre na so ntumi ntwa so honorable also 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes na me da si na.
Say on sha si nti no be we. Oh say
no problem. Me no cry pa my start all the time. Na eme energy say any elder omo no every situation na opunini NDC for admitums it was opunini wasn't middle opunini so the MPP ni yeah I don't know, but so we need to form.
Of an court, no man can open any NDC. Almost say FDA.
Open your party. FDA one.
But the fine NDC for. Oh, NDC for no in court. NDC opening.
I would have time in Timanen can do this one.
Why do you open your APC?
Of I am.
Thank you.
And
so what do we need to form more? Nipa. Analysis out will say party be almost on Babemua. Trade. And it's almost stock in trade. And they say Ombe Bra and Yuma as a yeah?
Yes,
me the best start to create President Rollenstein. A high Kania time here. You go, you might be brave, mamma. My cunning I will see if I break up, because we are not in a famano. You go nipa be brave, that time so be kaya na me Kumasi ma me no mo body mo adum very astute businesswoman. You go man, you want to say one juma. Just see soldier for us why control price as a one holding. Now you know near bondunko near chair. So the idea me everywhere. No more if you say. Nipa na oye juma no so enya capital. Ansan wa kofa no for from me gumu economy no na egu. Yentumi entwan ho. Ena wo ye basa no gu juma. Boachi matres ye gu na juma. Ade se some de egu ye. ABC ye gu no. Tata Brewery. Gugu nyuma basa. Ebi na esi to benko de isi. Se nipa oye omaini papa wo oye industrialist onu akasa manufacture no okruba. Osini no kokofa bae no contraband. Ya me kai that time. One moment asem ni ye kra bi ka se sabi o fache me ofa. Ese to benko akofa cocaine. Ami ya chiro. Kika sem basa fa papa ni freze no nyamfo yi ho. Na ni nyina chie no was a padlock. Na the warehouse is a work around in nyina what to tum. E dey to be 70 years. Me can is atani wo president to go. E ti akoja so e wo kuruma. What to warehouse yi mu enu e wo ho so nya san no ya wo se ye fake ase e hwan nkwa na wo ho. Se na paracetamol na se ye fake owo ayi a friend say mama say atudus wo ho owo amambi wo ho owo we wo ho ene mani nye no free way ana mu ni wo say ye fake no na ne aka no onfanye na dwuma mu tutu mu nyina endi edu time be mfie be de wo ho a mu bi ye no na enu na wo ho na anya ne ye fake ni nyina expire am papa ya boka ojire hu ba bi enye ne be say oni ne partner Rambo style ye de chiwo wa traffic mu obaka say ya say omo kwa yi kudita why because you say wakwa kofa fake enuaba no bi kofa fake enu eba kurum hanu say de no investigation no sa na eko uwie so de ma bi na ifo omzo ye nyoma afi ye hundu ya de kuramu ne reportage eko ba say ne papa yi ko kre na free mo yesidi nu na say ye no akwanya mananya nya na djuma no ye bo man ka almost 100 million 93 million ya na ye ho faso de say ye kwaya na e ba so bia aban anase president bi ti akonwa so no ma to upon it to me kakra ho ama say wo gina we na fa ye we hwe we mame na do wa wo to me e de kwako cc obi adwuma ama na adwuma ye fu nyina so mu nyina akofie wonim ne happen to one more sebita fracha o mo yire ene o mo ma edipani o adwuma no mo yi eho akatua
of course na ari o nso re enu
wonim ne happen to obi a no oda kolebu anaso oda 37 a ohia ni no ni bi am ye de asana yade what to we mu nyina say wona ya agima nti onkonko shipo ene wa ye ne say ye kwan bi aso no wo be di nani no wagu na adwuma bakakra wo so nti na adwuma ngu. He is a very astute businessman. I have known him and I think say no matter what nobody just a jankupon and be able to make what. Now how many way for intro to us share Ibrahim Mahama na ka beju sen ka MPP ba anka BBC and ka beto no and ka ejina kra beti ho agwa wonte mini Ibrahim he done for since 1992 but ono kra just in place waka say MPP tank ronya more favors than NDC. This is how we expect governments to run. Mama local industrialists no enyina mo na so ne nkwanim mama mo nkrofo adwuma.
Thank you.
Me hu bada be wo be adwuma na se wo ba ma mempene ene nka ban nka mejai erade nshira enti ka kire wo no mo nyai sa de no mo ye no
erade nshira na de am nwa na se unyai aban o bada gupu ado abu nkrofo banks wo nyai de am na mo no se
wale bu ba yem na mo no
banks yo wagu
time na so
Unibank ho wagu no
mo bu da na ye
wagu ni nyina o ko sin du na no ka na ro ko sam na ya se was what baby only say ya fana can say you drop from a year to savings and loans, commercial to savings and loans. What America but answer news and you other your bank no ye bunu yatum. Would the same part some when but in that when our party or because could be I was at him be saying there. Can we say bonnet say and bransom say but when I need what he had radio stations and no when your party. A party of good man, for more prematurely. I am one. Some one of them for investment. Now will be that chain and that's what about to do. Sabi Mutimeji Adam Monsaka. Emma Jenny Panaco, Niamua, the NC that it met to know, but Pika for the own say, Adi any it me, no, no, Mutimes Adian. Now, the meaning I'm not to part of the Mutimia, Obianca, what times the Academy of Bedai. Yeah? Tobinco, Maninsan, just not about a week or two ago, and me I think I asked on will be interview. Unless no live, I don't know, but that's not no baby. I'm a year bo BB, and as we play voice, we know no. Our man history about how and my phrase here. But I was touched. Me team that day no, and now many GE said they were the starting point, and no baby or the baby dream. The consistency and the zeal our dear Ashimwa through Sabre and Bepumone. Nika Samtino. I was a BBC in Tono, my kind report.
One about the Tono.
Any money be more court on the site, yeah, I think, sir. Society see, yeah, and Yana Constant. For instance, so I say the court criticized the FDA's action and describing them as an abuse of sanitary powers and duties. The Biameka said to me, the Mawa and Cherasa fire the open. Which I would on my phone, the Anomadia, seeing United Team at FDA Mayadima. Now, one year ago, this is and to look at another year, man, a fast swing, but I saw the swing and swing of compass. Nyapanya said the answer for Tasso. Bako said the court found the FDA had acted unlawfully to use the Tomigos and Blaze GVS farmers letterheads to type out identical statements and so on. I mean, CCC is very unprofessional on the part of FDA.
No, because CCC.
But sir, you been a couple answers, Sabi. What me assign. Now I share the position of Nana. I say in corporate. And a corporate.
Oh my God, distract you. What time this one? I can't. Your force is so much opposition. One position. I was so much.
Who should that? Shut up, opposition.
Who had you over? Why should the one say no? On Kasa, on my own. Let's summarize it here for one my brasso for the
anyway. So,
because you're saying, we put us up with us.
But then so crown will be so confident and the answer what Tony was in a year.
Debbie,
and
one can also in a baboni.
Amen.
And they court, I shall say, young Fessica be empatano. And Penisa baby, I know I could not went through could do. And the idea is, we ain't mean and satisfied fully, dear. Now, so you know, Accra, why the idea? And they said, young couple and a bush when animal event. Now, Fache, now so on the court, the amount anymore. Now, you're not a woman, Sabi, aunt of a
client about how the catcher is on a light and to catch a client and his own concentration.
Pro bono, yeah, sometimes.
On that note, here, that for us here, we see for lawyer Chumberry, my NDC communication team member, Honorable Carlos Kingsley, him cry MP, Tema West, and Nanaya Sapon, and so a Kasama former pa, Emma, Chief Alan Chematin, founder and leader. Movement for change and anope any womo edi komono yeda onso asese o hwe ye na osan ede wadwenche enso ebai me that's over say enemy shades of purple and ne odeshe mi na makamfo na ma say onso kwa azove go be mo luki corporate na baby awuko bia nso wadanso wo mu azonsa no efesa na school ni nso ho ma said the be fashion designer and a fashion illustrator. Frazel was 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 and a afe Z-Nails and Beauty and so ma ho ye fepa ewo utinwi mu eni ti upenwi papa ebe fata o na ebe chama wa or Spinkters Kotobabi obetumi so a friend 055 38 37201 055 38 37201. Belated happy birthday and Komaminia Mami Abena Gloria all the way in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, or USA. Mrs. Deborah Nyamin Shrao no Mount Quantintin ya Ahodin Ewumo na Minkancho se nkunim ne de wadi na nyame animonyam so bekoso a akata oso enti entafo maame PNK ena kiki ni opanyin ene ewra mi sweetie ewra ye nyina ye kabom ye ma happy birthday ntwem wai ye bepeka ko kakra nita benit fufu kakra na ya hwese ye de be ma sister e de abrew intimen worry ubedi no ho fine nyame hira maame no nka ho pacho nyame yadomo a ye wono china Adekye Nsroma besan aba mama ya kramani mama omo eni hwa Adekye